Question number 6, 3.5. So let's have a look. Product and coefficient of two natural numbers. Okay, two natural numbers is 10, 29 and 3 by 7. So question is find the numbers here. Since we don't know those two natural numbers, we'll take them to be C and D for now. Okay, now let's go back to the question. The first part, product of two natural number is 10, 29. So product simply means multiplication, right? So you can see here for the first part, the first natural number we took to be C and the other to be D. So product means multiplication, right? So C into D, how much? 10, 29. Okay, so that is the first part. And then from here, what we are going to do is we're going to send this D to the denominator, cross multiplication, and leave it to be equal to equation 1. Right? Let's go to the second part. Coefficient of two natural number is 3 by 7. Okay, so what does this mean? It simply means that when we divide the two natural numbers, which is C and D, we're going to get 3 by 7. All right, simple as that. Okay, if we're done with that now, I'm going to send this 7 up, even this D up to the other side, right? Cross multiplication. So I'm going to have what? 7C and then 3 times D. If we're done with that now, we can already just see how much C is equal to 1029 by D. So replacing this D with 1029 by D. All right, from equation 1. Once we're done with the next step, simply multiplication here, and then if you look at the next step now, what is that? We'll be sending this D up here, cross multiplication, and this 3 will go down to the denominator again, cross multiplication. So you can already see D is here, and then 3 went down to the denominator. Okay, and if you look here, let's divide this 1029 by 3, right? 3 1s are 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9. So you can see here, right? When I divide these two, we're going to get 3 4 3. So we're going to have 7 into 3 4 3, and then D into D is simply D square. All right, once we are done with that now, this square, I'll send it to the left hand side. So we're going to have this root of here. All right, now this, let us find all the, because this is under root, we'll try to find the factors of this. 3 4 3. All right, then 7, how much? 7 4 is 28, then 7 9 is 63, then 7 7 is 49, and then 7 1 time. So you can see in place of this 3 4 3, what are the factors of 3 4 3? 7 7 and 7. Right, now once again, if you look, we have pair 7 pair 7 pair. So 7 square into, it can be written simply as 7 square into 7 square, right? Square root get cancelled, square root get cancelled. I'm going to have 7 into 7, then 49. So now we got one of the natural numbers. Okay, D, how much we got? We got it to be equal to 49, but we still have to find C, right? So what are we going to do? Putting the value of D equals 49 in equation 1. So if you go back again, equation 1 is this, right? C equals 1029 by D. We got D now. Okay, once we're done with that again, so you can see here, this is the equation 1, and I've put the value of D here. So let's find all the factors of 1029, right? 1029. Let's start with 7 again. 7 on the 7, then 8 9 10, 7 4 is 28, 29 30 31 32. So this becomes 49. 7 7 is 49, and again 7 2 is 14, 7 on the 7, 7 times 3. All right, so we have what? 1029 can be simply written as 7 into 7 into 7 into 3. You can already see, right? So 49 is pretty simple. 7 into 7. Okay, done with that, and let's divide 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7. We're left with 7 into 3. So which means we're going to get C to be equal to 21, and D will really go to be equal to 49. So these two are the natural numbers. Okay, question number 7. In a theater. Okay, so this is just for reference. 1225 are sitting in such a way, okay, so this many people are sitting in that theater, okay, that there are as many persons in a row as there are rows in the theater. Find a number of rows. Okay, we're supposed to find a number of rows. So from here, once again, I'm taking let B be the number of rows in the theater. So if you notice by looking here, you see that for each seat there's going to be one person sitting here, right? For each seat there's going to be one person sitting. Okay, so which means that we took the number of rows to be B, right? But can you also take the number of persons to also to be B? Because remember, one chair is for one person. All right, now number of people sitting in B rows, that means we don't know how many rows, right? It's how much they've given us, 1225. Okay, so when you look here, of course you can do it by addition, but doing it through square is so much easier. Okay, so number of rows and then number of people sitting. Okay, that is why they are both B and B. All right, then B into B, we're going to get B square, right? So the square, I'll send it to the other side. We're going to have root of 1125. Now let's find all the factors. 1 2 2 5. Then let's start with 5. 5 2 is 10, then 5 4 is 20, 5 5 is 25. Then Again 5 4s are 20, then 45, so 5 9s are 45. Then we're going to have 7 7s are 49, and then 7 one time. Okay, so the factors of 1 1 1 2 2 5 are what? 5 into 5 into 7 into 7. We can already see they're in pairs, right? So I can write it simply as 5 square and 7 square. So from here the square root get cancelled, square root get cancelled. We're going to have 5 into 7. So from here we'll get number of rows is how much? We have 35 rows. Alright, so question number 9, once again this is just for reference. Okay, for a march pass, so we have already seen, right, march passes. The PT pass, PT, alright, the teacher arranges the students in the form of a square, remember, okay, just in the form of a square, and found that 6 students were left out. Find the number of students in each row if the total number of students is 490. So remember, total how many students were actually there? 490. Okay, but the question already told us that some students were left out because these are extras. If the students are there, then we cannot form a square here. You can already see here, right? We cannot form a square here, right? So question asking us to find out the total number of rows again. All right, so we know that what number of students required to make a square, we have to subtract this by this, right? Because remember, these 6 are left out. Okay, these are the extras. All right, so when I subtract, we're going to get 484. So pretty simple. They have already said to form a square, so number of rows, it will simply be root of 484. Okay, and trying to find the factors of 484 again. So I'll start with 2 again, then 2 2s are 2 4s are 8, then 2 2 again, right? Then 2 one time, 2 2 2 one time, and then this is 121 is simply 11 square. Okay, 11 into 11. So what are we having here? 484 can be written as 2 2 11 11. Once again, they're squares, so 2 square into 11 square. This and this get cancelled, square and root get cancelled, and we're going to get a number of rows. How much? The total number of rows to form a square is 22 rows.